yeah, regardless of what I want to see with TI, I want the game 4 at this point. So for this game, I'm all in LGD. I wanted to take it. I want to see more Spirit. I want to see more LGD. I want to see more Dota, and that's all I care about.
I want to see more Dota too, but I would be very happy to see Team Spirit win. I think these guys have...
But would you imagine that, even though it did get through as the last pick, do you think it was something that Team Spirit would have had in mind? They knew that this was going to be, yeah, there was potential of this coming up as the last pick for PSG.LGD.
If I'm being honest, I don't feel like they really addressed the Tinker in their draft. I think this Invoker was more like a, this is what we're going to go with, as Miposhka's in trouble.
They're going to try and chase him down. He does get the kinetic field off. Yatoro tries to turn towards Fabian, but the backup's there from White. He's trying to commit Yatoro, but can he get the kill in time? But stick charges. Yatoro's going to try and run him down, but Fabian is out to the side. Yatoro's not got the further vision. He is going to be able to jump out of the blood right though. Over to the creep wave.
The zombie gives vision.
See if they can chase him under the tower. They can't. Oh, they can! Oh, they get him!
The zombie vision.
They still manage to see him there as Jinkyu reaches in with a hard-hitting Fade Bolt.
Actually, I do believe that was a thirst vision.
And now Miposhka. I mean, this is going to be potentially another one. Can they get him as well?
There's no man on the Rubik, but he has boots.
I mean, Jinkyu, he wants to dive in for this. He is taking quite a few hits here. Toronto Tokyo will TP over. Jinkyu, he'll get punished for this dive. See if Toronto Tokyo can find anything more here. Why still in the tower? No TP, no mana. So they do dive in to get an extra kill on the Disruptor Miposhka, but they lose 2 heroes for it. Toronto Tokyo. Incredibly close though. PSG.LGD, they're bringing extra numbers down bottom. White, he's ready to join. They want to dive in for Yatoro. They commit with the rupture here. Horn over as well. They're in onto the PA. Yatoro will fall. See if they can get Miposhka as well with the 4 of them and the tombstone down. They certainly can. The pressure mounting from PSG.LGD down on this bottom lane. They know that they can get in and get away with this, especially with the global backup of...
Lift them out.
Let's see if the 3 have the damage. Try and set up with the root, but not going to get the connection. The glimpse back is there into the static storm. TPs are coming over. Arme, is he tanking up to live through the static storm? He's still alive, and in fact he's able to turn the tornado. Does catch him, but it isn't enough damage. Arme will live, and it will be Spirit that lose the 2 heroes off the back of that attempt.
These type of heroes that Team Spirit has, he's going to be very, very quick at killing him off.
Look at this quick move. Yatoro, he's in under Fate beyond. They're looking to try and burst the Bloodseeker, but the counterplay comes in. Arme with the horn, looks to collapse, jumps over towards Yatoro. Yatoro driving the TPA, he's away, but collapse. There'll be no escape for him.
Yeah, just great.
It'll be fun to play against as a PA when he's trying to focus targets. Bottom lane. See another attempt with a static storm. This time round, do they have enough damage? They've got the catch up to Arme. He's trying to get away, but he will fall. This time round, Spirit, they'll get the big kill, but it has cost them both supports lives. We'll see Toronto Tokyo trying to escape, but they got any way to find him.
There's one more sentry.
He's into the trees. He's out for the trees.
There is a lift and a glimpse.
Oh! Not quite able to get round the trees to get that set up.
They realize when the Spectre runs back to base that, hey, something's probably happening, right? He's not just running back to base because he wants to. They know that the item is very likely coming. And then when all the heroes then disappear, that is like another sign for Yatoro to be like, okay, I can't show.
We're going to see the attempt onto Toronto Tokyo down bottom. Zame, he'll jump over, sentry still down. Toronto Tokyo will try and hide himself in the trees, but they'll stay on top. Same time over towards the mid. They will lose Faith beyond. The counterplay was made by Spirit. See the TP out as well. Smira gets back to safety, so 1 for 1 across the map here.
2 seconds for the skewer. Glimpse. Skewer back.
They've got the dagger slow to set it up. He's able to dodge the decay nicely so that he didn't get hit, could still get the blink off. But now Arme, he's ready to come back in. Yatoro's up to the side. The rocket's not enough, but nothing to say. Jumps in to finish him off. The fear, the counterplay here from Spirit. Nothing to say is caught underneath the tower. Have they got enough damage here for the Willow in the back? That's the start onto the 2 of them underneath the tower. Nothing to say. Surely going to go down. He will collapse. Skewer over into the trees. Collapse. He's still alive here. Can they quite find him? Wise coming back over. Steps into collapse. Finally, they burst him with a Fade Ball. But this battle underneath the tower, it's costing PSG.LGD lives as well. The root down, catching the 2, pushing them back into it with a deafening blast. Arme, he's going to turn back over towards Toronto Tokyo. He's going to jump in, close the gap onto the Invoker Mirror. Can they help him out? They cannot. Arme able to finish off Toronto Tokyo as well.
That was beautiful. I love the way Nothing to Say played that team fight. He recognized that if this PA is dead, there's no damage coming in the team fights. I feel like LGD's draft is really coming together now.
Yeah, absolutely. So in a way that we just haven't seen from them so far in this series. Mid lane, they're looking to jump in onto Toronto Tokyo. Will be able to turn with a quick tornado. The attention from PSG.LGD will turn over towards Mirror. Into the Shadow Realm though. They still want to dive this, dropping down the Tombstone, just full aggression from PSG.LGD, diving past the tier 1 tower. The Rockets, they're coming in on Toronto Tokyo. He's got to get out, but he can't, Army! He's in straight on top of him.
That's just beautiful. They're abusing these vision tools so nicely. You have the Tombstone, you have the been dropped on the high ground, and it might be a hard fight for them.
I mean, Toro, he's going to commit with the BKB. Just goes to work straight away onto Y. He should be able to get this. Yeah, Y's dead for sure. The crit comes in. Y will fall.
LGD are hanging around though. They recognize the importance of this BKB.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a window now to maybe punish if Spirit stick around, but they won't. Back behind the tier 2 tower, Spirit will hold back.
10 seconds Tombstone cooldown makes it less of a committal when you use it.
Well, Toronto Tokyo. And he's going to end up walking into the Bloodseeker mid. Faith Beyond just turns straight away upon him. Toronto Tokyo was not prepared for that at all. Just standing there in the mid, and Faith Beyond finds a very take.
Run in.
Do they want to fight this Spirit? They're on the low ground. Tombstone dropped. As soon as it's out, Team Spirit, they'll retreat.
Yeah, I think this is a very intelligent thing that LGD have recognized in this game. They've been dominated in vision for 2 games straight, and they feel like, you know what, maybe they're better at warding than me. How do I solve it? Or collapse. Take care of like a vision.
He's going to look to get the grab on the Faith Beyond. The BKB's popped. He's going to look down the RP, catches the 2 core. Sunstrike comes in. They kill off Faith Beyond. The Static Storm is onto Army. Yatoro's going to look to bail out. Collapse as well. Go for the TP away. He gets out. They all get out on Spirit.
Oh, Zinq just barely missing the...
Is there any potential for a steal?
Yeah, absolutely. Yatoro might go.
He's not able to get it. He's not able to get it. Arme gets the kill. The Aegis on the Spectre now. Spirit, they've got to be cautious. Yatoro pops the BKB, but he's already been burst so low. Throw out the daggers, but they surrounded by PSG.LGD. Maposhka as well, caught in the river. They couldn't make the jump in time, and Yatoro just getting burst so heavily before he could actually get the BKB off there.
Yep, just excellent.
With one another, Spectre, Tinker, nobody wants to play against a good incredibly fast one of those. In mid lane is watching Q. He's in, using the RP to catch Yatoro, completely off guard. He wasn't ready for that at all. Well, now see them try and turn towards Faith Beyond, but the Soul Reveal comes out. The Meteor crashing down on the Bloodseeker. They find him in return. Mirror busted in position here. Wide trying to look towards him, but the field holds back the Undying. Mirror gets away, but a quick move there from Xingqiu.
Yeah, there's still the haunt ready though if they want to look for more.
See, jump over towards Toronto Tokyo. He's out of mana, he's out of luck. Arme continuing to be an absolute
area. The only ward that they have to fight around is also an area that you won't really see LGD approaching.
See this move mid. Atos into the rupture. Toronto Tokyo in trouble. They'll put the BKB. We'll see Arme heading on top of him. We'll get glimpsed back. And we'll give the space for Toronto Tokyo to stand his ground. The rupture to wear off. Looking for setup on the side. They get the catch onto one. Yatoro, he'll come in. Jumps in. Does get caught up by the Hanks though. He jumps in. BKB off in time there. Yatoro. They'll survive. Over to one. Faith Beyond he goes. He won't chase further. The Sunstrike just off the mark. Faith Beyond will live, but so will Yatoro. Want to try and get
what a play by Y. He put his courier on the hill to scout out the ward.
Collapse is going to still get the jump on him, but immediately the telekinesis comes out for Xingqiu. Catching Collapse in the combo. Collapse will go over the TP out, but the Yules is there. Yatoro trying to get in with the BKB. He'll turn over towards Arme, but Arme just jumping all over the place. Yatoro has to go with the BKB TP out. Collapse goes down. Yatoro will be able to save himself. PSG.LGD. Collapse. Ooh. He's able to blink. Same can't be said for Maposhka though. Disruptor will die. Mirror and Yatoro, this is a bit of a spooky place to be. Yeah, they'll have a poke and then immediate TP out. They're not messing around. They know how quick PSG.LGD is going to be with these responses. Perhaps he's on a cliff. Nothing to say. He's quite happy to join him.
Not really quite sure what was going on there. Maybe he was attempting to de-ward while he plenty of Tinker games. He's recognizing that this is the only way I might get caught.
Yeah, he's got a lot under his belt here, nothing to say. As Arme, a quick jump over to the bottom lane, adding another kill to his scoreboard, 9, 1, and 15.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, he's gone for the haunt illusion damage on 25.
And we'll see here. Attempt of a play, Yatoro, he's going to get caught out by the bash. And he's got to get out of it, Yatoro, he'll go for the BKB TP out. The disarmament is there under the Spectre, so no chance of a bash. As Yatoro will get out the same, not to be said for Toronto Tokyo though, as nothing to say, has his number.
I mean, nothing to say is real for them is huge. And it's something that you need in order to win TI, right? You need to have that attitude of champions.
Look at this jump. Look on the dust down. BKB, you still see the jump from Arme. He's in with the bash onto Toronto, Tokyo. Let's push back with the deafening blast, but they're in with the grab. Nothing to say. He's in with the nukes.
He's playing with so much confidence on this Tinker. I was talking about how you need to wait out for the PA, but...
Big daggers with the Empower on them. That's pretty nasty.
Quick fingers from Toronto, Tokyo, but he's caught.
Yeah, they've got to catch it. BKB, and he'll try and walk away. See if he's able to make it out. He's been ruptured. He's going for the TP out, but the BKB comes to an end. And so does his escape. He'll try and hold them back with a tornado, but there's nothing more to hold them back with. Yatoro, he's going to be the new focus. Static Soul from Aposka down into the trees to try and stop the chase. Fabian coming in with the BKB, but Yatoro will manage to make it out. Maposhka as well in the trees, hidden now as he TPs. Having the comfort of the overwhelming blink, maybe even holding on for his buyback as well.
Yatoro? He's caught.
He has been quiet. He needs help, and he needs it now. The BKB comes out. He has been ruptured though. Not much that he can do, and Arme, he's in with the illusion, surrounds him. No way for Yatoro to get out. And of course he did spend up on the refresher, so 100 seconds, no buyback on the PA.
Yep, LGD firing back strong. What a catch from Faith Beyond. And man, I feel like it just all ties back to the vision. This game, PSG.LGD had vision. They were playing on even terms for most of the game. And
ooh, Collapse, he tries to make the move, but the counter's there. Xingqiu with an instant lift holds him in his tracks as it's another core out of the game. Collapse and Yatoro, no way of returning for this defense.
You're back on Mira.
They get the grab. Mira also to be blown up outside of the base. 3 dead on Spirit. PSG.LGD, they're up to their axe.
That's gotta be so satisfying for Xingqiu.
Oh yeah.
Collapse of that mag, just constantly skewering them back. And now finally he gets to do it himself.
Yeah, Collapse giving Xingqiu the respect. Approaching the final set of barracks here, the jump in underneath the team balls, they're in on him at Boschka. He's gone, Collapse will try and jump in with the skewer back onto Arme. Yatoro's committed onto the front lines with the BKB, but he's been disarmed, gets the Phantom Knives off. Now turns everyone's wide, but look how much HP Wide's got. Yatoro, refresher, doesn't want to commit for another round, nothing to say with the H, they've locked down Yatoro. Yatoro to fall, buyback at the ready. Instant smoke up from Spirit. Mira. Set things up with the curse trying to get the glimpse back. And looking for the skewer, but he's actually able to get out here with a Manta. Arme won't be grabbed back yet. Steps back to the safety of his team. PSG.LGD still respecting the buybacks here from Spirit. They won't instantly push in onto the melee racks, but the rocket spam begins from nothing to say. Yatoro, he's going to look to try and jump outside of the base. He's able to jump it onto Xingqiu. He's going to go for nothing to say, but nothing to say. Gets the blink off in time. Back up to the high ground he goes, but Arme trying to get in. They get the skewer. Arme, he's in the fountain. Anthony Hopper, that's not over. They've got him. He's in the fountain. Can he get out? He cannot. They've done it the once. Can they do it again? It's just the 3th of the big one's coming down. Arme, he needs help. He's in the fountain and it is in his own. The skewer's attempted, but the Yules is there to stop the play. Arme, he'll be getting out of the fountain alive. GG is called, and PSG.LGD will take this game 3.
I love Dota so much, Owen. That was so beautiful. Everything happened. You got the skewer into the fountain.
Oh my goodness.
Out of the fountain. They counter blink the skewer minigun, but no.